Hi everyone, this is your weekly update for week 12. The semester is really approaching the end very quickly. We only have about 4 weeks left of the semester. So let's take a quick look here at what you have going on this week. This week you're going to be reading about what does transformational leadership look like in organizations. So this is really applying fully to the course itself when we think about leadership in an organizational context. Remember, we learned about power and influence, how we all have different types of power sources and influence strategies that are useful at different times and in different situations. Next, we looked at servant leadership and all the different characteristics that different scholars have said really creates a servant leader, and the fact that it's kind of a lifelong legacy in order to reach a servant leader ideal. And then now we're into transformational leadership. I fully believe that transformational leaders also have servant leadership qualities, so especially when we're thinking about the 4 I's. So really start conceptualizing how all 3 of these different units really come together as we approach the end of the semester. A quick reminder and announcement, if you will, for this week is that this Friday is the last day to withdraw from any course. Withdrawing from a class means that your transcript will show a W in place of a grade, so it does not impact your overall GPA. If you have any questions or concerns in regards to your grade in this class, please contact myself or your advisor so we kind of know how to move forward, especially if you do decide to withdraw this late in the semester. It will be very important for us to communicate with your teams if they're going to be losing a group member. So this week you have 3 different readings assigned to you that you should be able to locate on Canvas. And this is what you have due this week. You have your week 12 comprehension quiz. And then on Sunday, what I'd like you to do is an individual assessment of transformational leadership, and then you'll write a reflection. Remember, you should also be working on your group's creative research brief, which is due next week, week 13. You should also be working on your transformational leadership experiment because you will report on that next week as well. So no group assignment this week, really just work on the creative research brief and then also be working on your experiment. So all you have this week is a quiz, and then take the transformational leadership assessment and then reflect over it. So let's quickly take a look at this in Canvas itself. So if we go into, I'll back out, if we go into our modules, we're in week 12. And again here, we'll click on assignments. So here's your quiz, and then here's your individual assignment. So the first thing to do is to actually take the MLQ assessment. And so when you click on that, you'll get to the multi-factor leadership questionnaire. And rather than using an online tool, we're just going to do it on a Word document. It'll be much easier because last time I had to cancel the assessment for servant leadership because it wouldn't work. And so this tells you how to sum your scores, okay? And looking at the different factors. So once you have your scores for all the different areas of the transformational leadership, you will go to the assessment. So again, part 1 is take the assessment itself, tally your scores for each factor. And then lastly, what you'll do is then you'll type your response. So what is your score for each? But you also need to have a response, okay? Report and interpret your results. What do you think your scores reveal about you? Do you agree or disagree? You may want to provide examples to help support your claim. For definitions, reference page 2 of the MLQ self-assessment document. You'll be evaluated on the quality of your reflection and the degree to which you convey critical thinking and understanding. Remember, don't just say, here's my score and write nothing. You actually need a response. Think at least 2 to 3 to 5 well-constructed sentences as a response, okay? When you look at your scores, are there any deficiencies? Discuss why they might be harmful and what are some ways that you can improve if you think you have low scores. So this is due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So once again, the only thing we have due this week is the quiz, which is due by Friday, and then by Sunday, take the MLQ assessment and then type up your responses and submit that to Canvas before midnight on Sunday. We wish you all the very best. Hope you're having a great week. And as always, let myself or the teaching team know if you have any questions.